gentleman from Oregon is recognized.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I believe strongly that we've got a debt and deficit problem. I think most Americans agree with that. But I don't think most Americans would agree that we balance our deficit on the back of the most vulnerable people out there, particularly the children. As was alluded to a moment ago by my good friend from Wisconsin, half of the people on food stamps are children. Children. They didn't get a job. They're still hungry. The other point I think is well known by Americans that while unemployment may have gone down, there's a lot of underemployed people. And there's a lot of people that have given up searching for work because the recession lingers. The real world is that the SNAP program is a lagging indicator. People struggle. They try and keep their job. They go into savings. They rely on friends. And then after several years, they lose their house. Maybe they've already lost their job. And then they need food stamps. I think it's egregious that we would deny them that. Now, there may be some inefficiencies in the program. We've been working on that for years. There's an error rate in my home state of Oregon that we're proud to say we've driven down. We were guilty of not overseeing the program. That's been driven down. We should be rewarding good behavior, not penalizing it at the end of the day. I still have over 20% of my folks in Oregon. They're on food stamps. And that has not changed. And that's not because they're glad to be on food stamps. My folks want a job. They want to be able to feed their own families. But the real world is this was a horrible recession, the worst recession since the Great Depression. And you don't balance that budget on the backs of these kids. If we had had a chance to vote on another food stamp bill that may have gotten down to the Senate levels of reductions, I think you wouldn't see some folks here worried about it. But this is the only game in town at trying to protect vulnerable Americans. There's other ways to cut the program. The direct payments that we did in the Ag Committee, that's the way to go about it, not with the most vulnerable population. And I yield back.